Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you're looking for a job and you're not clear what are the things you should be adding in your resume and what should be the things you should be highlighting, many time I am seeing many candidates interview I'm taking. So I feel that they are missing many things in their resume. That's why their resume is not getting selected and they are not getting calls as well. So today we are gonna discuss about the resume only. Okay, so this will not be any interview questions or anything, so we'll be focusing on your resume first today. So we'll try to fix your resume today and we'll go one by one steps. What are the things you should be adding as per your sections and what should be the sections you do have in your resume. At the end, we will see one or two resumes and we can identify some of the mistakes in that resumes. And I will show you one resume at the end, so you can use that resume and you can modify that resume as well for as per your experience and as per your technology skills. So if you came to this channel very first time, so let me explain us about little bit. So we are the UI dev guide, so we help job seekers to by taking their interviews, mock interviews, one-on-one preparation. We're doing this from almost last 2 years, so we're helping too many people. So begin with that. So I feel that many people are struggling with their resume. So we thought that we should be creating one video for them to understand their resume and their expertise. So that should be gonna match. Okay, and we do help with the problem solving skills as well. So we do have one-on-one sessions with the multiple peoples. So we discuss some of the questions as questions answers in that as well. So and provided the ebooks as well. So with the help of that ebooks, many people are getting the jobs and they are securing the jobs as well, and they are able to get the counter offers as well. So you can get the all the links in the description. Okay, so please consider subscribing our channel for such kind of content. So you will get shorts based on the interview questions and the long form content on the interview questions with a detailed explanation as well. So if you are also looking for a job, you want to have a mock interview, or you need some interview preparation help, so feel free to use the links in the description. You can book the sessions, we can have one-on-one session, we can discuss the things for you, and we can create a customized solution for you. What are the things you should be focusing as per your experience, and based on that you can prepare for your next switch. So I don't want you to miss your chances to be getting selected. If sometimes people goes at least for 3 4 interviews, then they realize that I'm not prepared. So that's why UI dev guide helps to the everyone. So let's get started with this video now. So today we're going to talk about mostly about the what are the sections do we have in our resume. So we'll go one by one. So let me so we'll go one by one. So first thing comes personal information. Okay, so many peoples I'm seeing they are adding their address over there, then they are adding their social media profiles as well. Those things are not required. Okay, so there we should have only the what is the recruiter wants. First of all, your experience, your technology, your name, your mobile number, your email ID. Okay, this is what the things they want initially from you. So please avoid to adding such kind of things. Social media profiles, you can add a LinkedIn, then GitHub. That's it. Only two links should be adding in your profile. In the personal information at the top, we will see that later in the another resume. Okay, so we can discuss more about it. And one more thing, I'm seeing that many people are using the very cool email IDs, something like Ashish cool at the rate cool09 at the rate gmail.com. So what is this? What is many people are using cool or something attacker or something in their rhythm. So please don't use that. Okay, this is not a professional. Okay, so it gives a very unprofessional feeling to the interviewer as well later, or a recruiter or HR. So please avoid such kind of things. Only what things you should be adding in your personal information, let me note down here. So we can have that name, then you should have your email, contact number, and your links. Only GitHub and LinkedIn. Okay, only these two links should be there. Okay, okay. So after that, many people adds the career objective. Okay, so if you are a fresher and you are looking for a very first job, so at that time you can add some career objective. you are passionate about the technology and I want to learn the many things, I want to get into the technology world. But if you have 1 year, 2 years, 3 years of experience, that things doesn't make sense, correct? So at that time you should be adding your professional summary, correct? What are the things you're working, what is the experience do you have, so that should be clearly mentioned in the single line. Okay, single line means 2 3 lines only, not more than that. So your contact information and professional information, these two sections only will show all the detail about you. Okay, so based on that, a recruiter can easily understand your resume. Okay, it easily understand what are the skill set you have, and what is the experience do you have. So these are the thing we should be adding it. So we'll see that as well later. Okay, so many people add a skill section in a different way. So that you should not be do. And one more thing, I would have one more suggestion for adding the skill set. If you know that technology, then only you should be adding that. I'm seeing many people who written the Angular as well and React as well. So when we ask some questions on the both, they get struggle. Okay, so please don't do that. Okay, if you are clear with that one technology, make sure that you are adding and highlighting that. Okay, if you are working with Angular, then you should be adding the Angular version. Okay, so Angular right now we do have 19 versions. So we do have many versions right now. Okay, many people are working on Angular 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as well. But the industry is looking for latest framework. Okay, so you should be highlighting that. Okay, if you are not clear about the what is the latest technology and what are the new skills, the new features they have added, so please read about it and try to add those as well. Okay, so that gives you the one step ahead other on the other candidates. Okay, so please do that as well. Okay, and we'll see that about the other skills as well, what are the things you should be adding in your resume and what should not be adding. Okay, so and these four things which we have been discussing right now, let me just make it oval somewhere here, rectangle. Okay, these four things should be added in your first page. Okay, because you are selling ourselves to the company, correct? So all things should be considered to be added in the first page related to you. Correct. You are looking for a job and they are selecting you based on your skill set and your experience. So whatever things are related to you, that you should be adding in your first page. So I will show you the one resume. They have been using multiple things over and there, and that we can discuss more about. And one more thing I would say here, please avoid using multiple font. Avoid multiple font and font size and font size. Okay, so I if you are adding any bulleted points, so like this personal summary and all, that can be 14px with bold. Okay, and the things are related to you are adding your personal information, then professional summary, that can be 12px. That's it. And use Calibri as a font. This is very common structure we should be following. I have been seeing many people are using very fancy fonts and trying to make it very impressive, but I feel that that is not more impressive. Okay, so we should be doing that. Okay, let's come back again on this our section, on this section. So as we talked about personal information, professional summary, skill sections, and professional summary and professional experience, these are the things related to you. Okay, because you are looking for a job, there you should not be adding your projects, certifications you can add, we can talk about it more. Then these things should be highlighting. Okay, so we'll see that the one resume which you can follow. Okay, now coming to the projects. Okay, so projects I have been seeing, suppose you have 10 years of experience or 5 years of experience, you worked on multiple projects. Okay, and you even don't know what is the first project you worked on before 5 years. Okay, so please avoid adding those projects. Okay, you can add at least three projects, last three projects. If you're working in current company, you work for two projects and the previous company one project. But if you are adding that project in your profile portfolio section, you should know about that. Okay, what tech stack you worked on that time and what are the features over there and what model you worked on that. Okay, so you know at least end to end of that. Okay, so we can discuss it how to add the project sections as well in your resume. So this will be your second page. Okay, This will be your second page, not the common mistake, this one. Okay. Then coming to course and your certifications. So if you are doing AWS certification or some any certification that can help you for to getting selected, or it will help you to getting good salary, please add that. Okay. So that can you can add, so you should be adding that before portfolio as well, because that is things related to you again. Okay, so it's up to you how to add. Then coming to education, I'm seeing many people adding 10th, 12th, then your graduation. Okay, trust me, if you have 5 or 6 years of experience, no will ask you that how much percent you got in 10th, 12th. Okay, even they will not ask you related to your graduations as well. Okay, so you can just add one simple line, graduated from this college with this degree. That's it, only single line. That can be enough to understand you have been completed your bachelor of engineering in this technology, in this stream, and you have this much of grades or percent you can add. Okay, talking about soft skill as well, many people add some fancy things, we do this. So please do, please add the things which you professionally know, or you are very good in that. Okay, sometime managerial round, sometime they ask some skills related things as well. Okay, so so I would say that don't lie anywhere in any section in your resume. Okay. If you are doing that and if they caught you, you are simply rejected. Okay. You will never get a call. They will just say HR will get to you. That's it. So they will do that. So please avoid such kind of things. Okay. In soft skill. Then coming to ATS optimization. So if you don't know what is ATS optimization, and if you are struggling to create the resume which are the ATS friendly, please let us know in a comment so we can create a separate video for you guys. We will see the detailed explanation with the ATS optimization. What are the things we should be considering while adding this keywords in your resume. Okay, so we can do that. And let's talk about the common mistake which we seen this one thing. Okay, so we should not be adding any fancy term in your in your email ID, in your name, or anywhere. Okay, this was the one mistake. Okay, then talking about your fonts colors as well. Okay, then your then adding multiple soft skills which you are not really, those are not relevant for you. Okay, so now let's say one resume. Okay, where we will try to see what are the things are good and what are the things are bad in that resume. So this can be a resume review for you. So based on that you can create your resume. Okay, so let me open one resume. So if you see here, this things is good. So this is our personal summary, correct? Personal information you can add like this. Okay, name and LinkedIn profile, get a profile. Now the problem is here, to get, if the recruiter selects your resume, now he want to call you. Okay, you have to, he needs to scroll down at the bottom. Okay, then he will see your mobile number and your email ID. So that is not a good thing, correct? You should be updating here itself in a single line. Okay, this was the one mistake in this resume. Okay, then again talking about education, no one will ask this. Okay, even if this candidate has almost 2 3 years of experience, correct, they will not ask this. So this should not be added at the top. The here should be your profile summary. He can add, I do have 9 years of experience, 5 years of experience in Angular, building the application with a bootstrap, .NET JS, .NET and n units. Okay, like that. And I have been extensively using the uh, browser compatible application with the help of HTML5, then object oriented programming, such kind of things they can add in summary. So it will give you the brief idea about you. Okay, so this things is avoidable. Okay, then coming to skills is fine, we can add in the first page. Okay, certification is also good. Okay, but the problem here in these projects, so you're adding the technology here. Okay, and you're adding the detail over here. Okay, but you worked on the multiple application, but what is the key takeaway from your resume about you, that is missing. Okay, these are the things related to the candidate who has handled the responsibility in that project wise. Okay, but you can create a summary about you, correct? I have 9 years of experience, I worked on this, then I know unit test cases. Then if you are working on something other things, then you can add those as well, you can highlight them. Okay, so that's where the things easily understandable for interviewer, HR, and your recruiter as well. Okay, so these are the common things I feel that you should be avoiding in your resume. Okay. Next things. This, if you see this section, right side section, okay, that this candidate has tried to fit the resume in the single page. Okay. But if I want to see how many companies you worked on, correct? So right now, if you see, this is the, I think maybe can be first company. I will just remove the name of the company. But if you have worked on the multiple companies and how many experience you have, now I can't see how many experience this candidate have. Correct. So for that, I need to check what is this, how much, when, from when he is working on this project. So I need to calculate. Okay. So this is the extra effort for HR recruiter. So try to avoid such kind of things. Okay. So this is what the mistakes I found in this resume. Okay, let's talk about now another resume. Okay, so this candidate is from Delhi. Okay, he has added like this here. Okay, he is a software engineer. He added the date of birth, which is not relevant, I think. Then another thing, this is also not relevant. English, if you have 5 years of experience, you should be proficient in English. This is fine. Hindi, this regional language is not required as of now. I feel that. Okay, then I'm not saying this Allah alma mater means, I think it is giving the summary about your education. But as we discussed, this should be only single line. Okay, as after 5 years of experience, if you feel if do you feel that any interviewer will ask how much percent you got in 10th? Correct? No, correct. So you should be avoiding it. Okay, if you're adding it, then add it properly. What institute he, I just removed institute from here right now. Okay, so if you're adding it, so try to find the space over there. You can optimize the space for you. Okay, then this is the summary he has added. That is good. Okay, but the problem here with this address, then this date of birth and these things, this should not be adding. Then this technical he has added. Okay, then he directly started the projects. Okay, technical is added. Okay, but he made everything as a bold. Okay, so it is very hard to understand and the font is not consistent. This is Roman and this is also Roman. I think this is the consistent, but it's very hard to read it. Okay, so you should be dividing it properly. Okay, we'll see that in the sample resume how to do it. So we should be dividing it. Okay, and he almost added his almost all the projects, I think so, which is irrelevant, which I feel. 6 page of the resume, at the end he has added his name and this. Okay, almost 5 page of resume, which is, I don't think we will need it. Correct? And roles and responsibilities you can summarize in the first page itself. Okay, so don't, please don't do this kind of things. Okay, no one will read the 5 page of the resume. Okay, so the responsibilities, if you're doing, you should be adding in the first page itself. Okay, so don't add like this. So these are the common mistakes which I found in two resumes. Okay, now let's see the another resume from the our UI dev guide. Okay, so if you go here, you will get this link in the bio, in the description as well. Okay, you will get it, which we talked in earlier. We do have ebooks as well for your learning. Okay, you can do from get to understand what are the questions to be added asked to you for the interview. So you can get it from here. Then you can book a mock interview from here. Then interview preparation, we are doing a lot of interview preparation. I mean, in these days, okay, we are helping too many people with their problem solving. Then what is the, they are, many people are not able to clear the interview. They have identified some issues, but they are not sure what are the things they have to do. Okay, so over there we do help. So here is the sample resume. Okay, so it's in the free. Okay, you don't have to pay anything. Okay, you can just click on access, fill your details, and you will get it. Okay, so I will not do this right now. I will just open one sample resume which way I have right now. Okay, let me open it. So this is the sample resume which I got from some other people. So I was trying to explain you based on this resume itself. Okay, name, email ID, phone number, LinkedIn, GitHub, that's it. These are the only 5 things all required. If you have many content to add, you can do one thing. You can just add space here. You can edit your email ID here, so you can save another space for you. Okay, and you see, I'm just highlighting the things. Correct? Okay, this is UI developer, front end developer, Angular developer with X years of experience. This is what recruiter wants. This is what HR wants, and this is what interviewer also wants. Okay, so you should highlighting like this. Okay, then you can add related things for you. Okay, and you worked on this versions with the bootstrap html. If you're working in the react side, you can add react related things. So this is how you can do it. Okay, then about your key skills. Okay, then almost 7 years of experience this candidate has. Okay, let's say any candidate. Okay, so what are the things he has been working? Okay, what is the key highlight from his profile? Okay, now coming to next thing, career profile. So this way it will give idea how many companies you worked on till now. Okay, around in 7 years, and what is the role responsibility roles over there. Okay, so it will easily to understand. He was some junior developer, he becomes senior developer, then lead kind of. Okay, then this is the another thing. Education you can add in simple line, your branch, whatever branch you passed on, or something another degree, and add your college name. That's it. Okay, then talking about your technical experience, technical skills as well. Okay, so you can divide like this. You can divide. If you compare like this now with this, it is very confusing. Correct, it is very confusing where I should start and where should I end. Correct, correct. That's why we should be dividing it like this. Okay, if you are the javascript experiences, you can add like this. With this candidate added javascript as a beginner. Okay, so you can add like this only. Okay, if you are beginner, please add like that. Okay, if you are just adding angular and react, they if the candidate, if the interviewer knows both, then definitely he will ask question on the both. Okay, so you should be clear the things before starting the interview. Okay, then coming to your roles and responsibilities. Okay, if you see here, this is the responsibility section and this is your key sections. Okay, this is the key highlights which you give the just a brief, just a highlight of high level idea about you. Okay, and this is the experience and responsibility. This is gives you the proper understanding about you. That's it. This is our first page. Let me do control save. Let me just make it simple now, one by one, so we can identify here. If you see now in this resumes and in this other resumes. Okay, in a first page I can't see how much experience this candidate has. Okay, I, I can see here. Okay, but the responsibilities and key highlight are missing. Yeah, directly started work experience. Okay, so you should be doing this like. Okay, so first page all these things related to you, and second page is for your company and all those things. Okay, if you have any certification, you please add that as well in this page itself. Okay, you can try to fit it in the first page. Okay, so now project sections we talked about. Then you can add the project name, what project you worked on, or client name, what is the project about. Okay, mostly the things you have been added responsibilities over here, so I don't feel that we have to add it again and again. If you still want to add, just add a new row over here and you can add responsibilities in the like this in a single section. So you can add like this, but at least add 2 or 3 projects only. Okay, that's it. Then this can be your personal detail over here. That's it. The things you added here, Bhojpuri and all, so that should not be comes at the top. This should be, because this is irrelevant for the interviewer. Correct, he will not see this. He is not entertaining in this. Okay, so you should be adding at the end. Correct, because I don't feel that any recruiter will see that data, what is your date of birth and all. So please add those things, but at the end. Okay, at not in the beginning, so that gives you the not the good impression. Okay, as a developer, as a experienced developer, as a professional. Okay, so this is what I wanted to discuss with you in this video. Okay, so feel free that if you want another video on ATS optimization, please let us know. Okay, and this link I will add in the description to get the resume. And if you are genuinely looking for a job and you are not clear what are the questions to be asked to you in their interview, please try to get this and try to read the questions from this. At least 50% interview preparation will be done from your side. Okay, then we can have another mock interview for you. Then we can guide you what are the things you are still missing, so you will not miss your chances to getting selected when you go in the real interviews. Okay, and to get this sample resume, you can get it from here. Okay, so that's it for this video. Please let us know in a comment if you have any suggestion for this video, or if you want the another video for ATS optimization, please do comment. Okay, and please don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed, and like the video.